Right, here we go. This is yesterday's results for the Premier League. Tottenham, narrow win. They just got the job done, but Wolves, they really need a striker, crying out for somebody that can put the ball in the back of the net. I think first half, I was watching this game, it was the early, wasn't it? And Wolves were just actually kind of dominating for a bit. Tottenham were playing like the away side, trying to break, as they do with those quick passes out to Son or Kane, and it's usually a one-touch into the other player as well. It just wasn't working for them. It was a bit scrappy until Wolves got the foot on the ball, and yeah, they will kick themselves for not scoring when they had the opportunity, because Harry Kane can strike at any moment. Fulham against Brentford, I think they went 2 up, didn't they, which is pretty good for Fulham. Mitrovic had a really good header saved, and then he tapped it in, but it was offside. But that first header was an amazing header. I was just flicking through these games whilst they were on. For Brentford, I mean, I saw Thomas Frank's interview, and I think he said he was changing the system anyway. The reporter asked him why you're not going with the same team or system that faced United, and he just said it's a different game, different opponent. I think he went 4-3-3. Brentford, I actually think both of these teams will be okay. Brentford, I think, will be absolutely fine. Fulham, I think, may have surprised a few people already. They seem to have grown a little bit since they were last here. Mitrovic especially, that season in the Championship, doing him no harm. I think they'll be fine. Yeah, I think they'll surprise people, and the team at the bottom, you would probably say, are playing as expected. Bournemouth, they've had a tough start. Arsenal just coasting again. Yeah, to play City and Arsenal in 2 of your first 3 games, it's not bad, and they did win the first game. So actually, yeah, let's not be too quick to judge Bournemouth. They might win the games they need to this season. When they're, nobody counts points at the start of the season, but they'll look at the schedule, the fixtures, and say, well, all right, if we get 3 points from those first 3 games, I think we've done well there. Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that. As will Nottingham Forest, a draw away at Everton. That's a better result for the away side, isn't it? Everton, I didn't see much from them. Every time I turned this one on yesterday, Nottingham Forest had the ball, and they weren't being pressed. They just had the ball. They were just knocking it around. So I think they'll be much happier with that result. But as you can see by the shots there, 19 shots for Everton, 9 shots on target. So they should maybe be scoring. Is that a sign that they need to go out and get another forward? How long is Calvert-Lewin out for? These are questions I don't know the answer to. Only Frank knows that. Leicester, poor against Southampton. It's going from bad to worse for Leicester, I think. The project that we've all seen and loved over the past 10 years or so is kind of going. Schmeichel's left. They've not signed anyone. Leicester usually at the top of the pile in terms of the Brentfords, the Newcastles now, of signing these up-and-coming players or getting these players that you might expect to go to a bigger team, like when they signed Tielemans, fantastic signing. Fofana, great signing. Those players definitely could have held out and gone to Man City or something. You've been a bench player, but just on a progression ladder at a big club already. So they did well to get those deals in, but now obviously Fofana, he omitted himself from this game because he obviously wants to go Chelsea. So that and just with the players that have left, Vardy signed a new contract yesterday, but your thoughts should be on the future really of the club. Tielemans needs replacing. I think someone will come in for Ndidi as well, because he's a very good player in that position. And if Maddison is slightly tempted by a move to Newcastle, I'm sure Newcastle will fork up another 10 million or something. I'm sure they'll go to 60 million for Maddison. He's a very good player, and to have Trippier and Maddison in the team, just think of the deliveries to the forwards that they do end up getting, because they're obviously in for a forward as well, Newcastle. So exciting times at Newcastle, who play today. And let's look at those fixtures now.